Hey there, I'm Angela Scott with Arizona Daily Mix. Thanks so much for joining us today. I am here at Prana Salt Therapy with Andy Geraci. Thanks for joining me today, Andy.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm glad to have you.
Well, I'm glad to be here. I have never heard of halo therapy, so it's a salt therapy. What in the world is salt therapy?
All right, the simplest explanation is salt therapy is you sit in a room and you breathe salt-infused air. Real high tech.
Right.
You just sit there and breathe.
Okay, but so what does this high-tech procedure do? Why do we do this?
What you do is as you breathe the salt-infused air, it goes into the lungs and it cleans and disinfects the lungs and the nasal passages. And what that does is it allows the lungs to work better so that you get more oxygen in the entire body. It's great for people with allergies, emphysema, COPD, any respiratory problem that someone might be suffering from. This allows the nasal passages to open up and you breathe better and the whole body just functions much, much better.
So why salt?
Salt has been used on this planet since 465 BC by the Greeks and then the Egyptians, and then a doctor somewhere around World War II discovered that a few of his patients who worked in the salt mines very rarely got sick, whereas the miners in the coal mines were always sick, and he wanted to find out why. And so he started doing some research and realized that breathing the salt air kept them healthier. Oh, by the way, a wonderful side effect of this is it's really relaxing.
Okay, we all need that, right? I would love to try it out. This room looks so interesting to me and it looks so calming.
Great. All right, so let's go ahead and come into the salt room.
Okay, I see you have a nice blanket here. Can I grab a blanket?
Oh, definitely. This is dry salt. There's no moisture in here. It's just a dry salt therapy. And what you're hearing in the background is what you will hear when you're in the salt room. We encourage people to take their shoes off and allow there's 250 pounds of Himalayan salt on the ground, on the floor, and that helps detox the body.
So Andy, how long would I sit in here?
Typically, the sessions are 45 minutes, and we encourage people to do 2 or 3 sessions, depending upon what their condition is. Okay. If they have severe allergies or emphysema or something like that, we encourage them to do more sessions. But it really just depends on what the individual has going on.
And so it is very calming in here with the light and that sound, but you also play music, right?
Right, there is very calming music going on at the same time.
Okay, so potentially could 4 of us be in here that don't know one another?
Correct.
Okay, and we're not talking and saying, how was your day, or are we talking, or is it a very quiet room, or how does that look?
We encourage folks to turn off the cell phones.
Yeah.
And to really concentrate on breathing. And when you concentrate on breathing, and you're breathing the salt air, you're really allowing it to get into the lungs and do its job.
All right, I'm gonna allow it to do its job and get into my lungs right now.
Fabulous.
So we're gonna end this segment, but thank you so much. It's so interesting. What a fascinating type of thing you do here.
It is really rewarding to see people who have breathing issues stop having to use their breathing machines.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thanks for joining us.